Hello and welcome back to my channel, Wendell Woodworks. I'm Danielle, and today I'll be giving you some basic tips on how to scroll words with your scroll saw to make beautiful 3D signs without an expensive CNC machine. And if you're wondering why I am scrolling in the freezing cold, it's because I'm in between houses. I don't have my shop right now, but I do have enough tools to give you some tutorials. Of course, unless you do your own hand lettering, you're going to need a template before you start scrolling. In my description to this video, you'll find the printable template for the word that we're going to scroll today, hello. But if you want to make your own words, there's a variety of programs that you can use. If you happen to own a Cricut, Design Space is a great way to manipulate letters and then print the vinyl for your templates. If not, you can use Microsoft Publisher, or a free and favorite website of mine is Canva. Within Canva, you can choose a presentation or create your own custom dimensions, and then you can choose text and choose from hundreds of fonts. When choosing a script, pay attention to the letter thickness and your letter connections. If you're just starting out, you'll want to find a thicker script to make your cutting a little bit easier. And if you intend on having a standalone word that you won't be gluing down to a backing, you'll also need to pay attention to any outliers, such as dots in your I's or your J's. My personal favorite scripts are the Amsterdam fonts or the playlist script. Once you find one that you like, you can go ahead and download it as either a PNG or a JPEG image. Once downloaded, you can print it to size using either Publisher or just your basic paint program, which is what I'm doing today. You can adjust the size in the page setup section. Once printed, you can attach your template using either contact paper or painter's tape and spray adhesive, which is what I'm doing here. If I'm scrolling a word that I want to be wood stained at the end of the project, I like to use birchwood plywood. But today I'm going to use a 1/4 inch MDF. I use MDF a lot when I'm scrolling letters and words and names. The reason being is, one, it's cheap, but also it's very strong, so it can handle those thin fonts without breaking very easily. It is, however, very tricky to paint and does require a primer, but I will touch on this for you in a later tutorial. Once your template is applied and ready to be cut, you want to find all of the enclosed spaces in your word and mark them where you need to drill holes. This way, you'll be able to scroll out these spaces without cutting through your word or your image. Your drill bit only needs to be as big as your blade, and it's helpful to drill them as close to your starting points as possible. I always drill mine on top of a scrap piece of wood. Today I'm going to be using an Olsen brand No. 5 double reverse tooth blade. You can find the links to these in my description. I want to use the double reverse tooth blade so that it makes the bottom of my word as smooth as the top. It'll save me a lot of time later when I go to sand my project. Let's get scrolling! I always cut the inside of my letters out first because I find it helps with stability. It's much harder to scroll out the middle sections afterward when you're working with just a small outline of your word and not the whole board. Also, make sure you check your tension every time you reset your blade. Loose blades will make for wonky cuts, and you don't want that. One perk of scrolling a script is that you don't have to follow your template perfectly. As long as you keep your cut smooth, you can improvise a little bit. Woo! Okay, so my hands are freezing, so I recommend not cutting in winter or in the snow. but I gotta do what I gotta do right now. So we have finished our word, and now the possibilities are endless. It just needs some sanding. In some future tutorials, I'll show you guys some easy ways to make some backings and frames so that you can make a finished product with your scrolled out word. So in the meantime, happy creating. Comment below with what you're making, maybe what you would like to learn. Hope this was helpful for you guys. Bye.